Among the developmental stages, in this video we will be dealing with the middle childhood. It is considered the period of life between the ages of 6 and 12 years old. During this time, a child is learning skills that will help them to develop relationships throughout their lives. Middle childhood has been called the golden age of childhood. Overall, children are relatively healthy during this period. Before going to the details, please remember to subscribe the channel. Thank you. Physical development during the middle childhood. During 6 to 8 years, they can complete basic grooming tasks. They can get ready by their own. Then can practice physical skills to get better at them. Then by the age of 9 to 11 years, they may experience sign of early puberty. For example, breast development in girls, facial hair growth in boys, and there will be an increased skill level in sports and physical activities. By the age of 12, many girls, they will start their periods or they start their menstruation, and there will be voice change. The start of voice change can be seen in boys. Cognitive development. During the age of 6 to 8 years, they will be able to count backward. Then they know left and right. In earlier ages, there will be confusion regarding the left and the right, but now they know the left and right. Then they can tell the time by looking into a clock. By the age of 9 to 11 years, they can use common devices, for example, phone, tablet, game station, etc. Usually the babies at a very young age, they will watch YouTube videos, cartoons, etc. But by the age of 9 to 11, they will be properly knowing how to use these devices. Then they can write stories and letters, and they can maintain longer attention span. Then by the age of 12 years, they develop views and opinions that may differ from their parents' ideas. Usually in the earlier age, they will follow what the parent says. But by the age of 12, they will develop their own views and opinions. And sometimes it can differ from the parents' ideas. It doesn't mean that they won't obey the parents, but it is the age where they start developing their own views and opinion. Language development. By the age of 6 to 8 years, they understand speech and they can speak well by this time. Then at the age of 9 to 11 years, they listen things for specific reason, maybe for their pleasure or for learning. They listens. Then they form opinions based on what they heard. Then can take brief notes, can follow written instructions, can draw logical inferences based on the reading. Then can write about a stated main idea. If you give a topic, then they can write about that and can plan and give a speech. Then by the age of 12, they can use speech that isn't literal. That is, without any script, they can use speech. So these are the language development during the middle childhood. Social and emotional development. At the age of 6 to 8 years, the feeling of jealousy will come. Then they become modest about their bodies, their looks. By the age of 9 to 11 years, they will have a best friend. Then they can see from another person's perspective. That is, the feeling of empathy will develop. Then experiences more peer pressure. Then by the age of 12, they become more independent from parents. Till that time, they depend on parents for everything. But by the age of 12, they may become independent. So these are the social and emotional development that happens for a kid who is in their middle childhood age. Now let's have a quick recap on what we have learned about the middle childhood, that is from 6 to 12 years. This stage is associated with fast cognitive development, and the children develop better social skills and they interact with people in their social circle. The children start developing new friendship in their new environment in school, and they stop being dependent on their families. Then the children also experience fast physical development during this stage. So this is all about the development during middle childhood. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe and share. Thank you and keep smiling.